famous building in all of Texas. I'll tell you that.
Hey, Kevin.
It's a terrific story. David, thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. Around the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Thompson in at the center position. And for San Antonio, we've got Johnson. Murray out there with Derek White. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Pirtle in at the center, filling out the middle.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
Back loose. Stolen by Smart. Pass to Walker. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's White. Here's Murray. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. We have an awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
We are, Kevin. I mean, we've always had great guards, and they lead you to championships with their leadership and their play, along with the big guy. But what's happening right now, Kevin, the big man is playing like a guard. The skill level of these 7-footers is able to shoot threes, dribble, pass. So it does seem like a guard-centric league right now because everybody can play that position.
Here's Murray. Kemba Walker making his last shot. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
There's no excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. He's just brilliant at jamming it down the defense's throat.
Here's DeRozan. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
DeRozan has such good body control that it's very difficult to disrupt his shot with contact.
And it's Walker penetrating. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Here's Murray. Thompson with the rebound. Celtics have gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
And Smitty, with DeJounte Murray, he's got great length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does. DeJounte Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instincts off the chart. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Murray surveying the D. Here's Pirtle. Lays it up off the glass.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Walker goes in, and the basket is good. Walker's got 8.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Johnson finds DeRozan. Takes it off the glass.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
Boston leading by 4. And it's Walker penetrating. Smart passes to Walker. And here's Tatum for 3. Outside, Smart. Another shot, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
As tough as they get, Smart, a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Up top Mills. Here's Eubanks. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
That one falls.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Spurs trail by 6. The pass to Eubanks. Here's Vassell. Pass to Mills. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gay. Rebound by the Celtics.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Left side Williams. For the three. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Williams.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Walker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Knocks it down from 7 feet.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston.
Well, I look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
Here's Pritchard to the wing right side. Back to Williams. Smart kicks to Fournier. Celtics passing it around. And it's good. 2 points.
And for people who would like to see Smart take fewer threes, that mid-range J is a welcome sight.
Bounce pass Mills. It's Gay on the way. Knocked away. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Spurs trail by 11. Mills looking it over. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Here's Smart. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for the Boston Celtics. Heat up. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
We've got Mills, and it's Walker in at the shooting guard position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. This is it to Vassell. Now here's Mills. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Gay can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 11. Williams passes to Tatum. Back to Williams. And stolen by Gay. And Walker with a clear pass to the hoop. Count it, good.
Gay is a high-activity player. Someone who is constantly moving his hands, being rewarded for his efforts.
Williams gets to Fournier. Back to Williams. Pass to Fournier. Here's Pritchard, covered by Mills. Here's Williams. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They're hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Now here's Murray. Hurdle inside. He's covered by Thompson. And that one, good.
Love the razor shot focus. Hurdle bouncing off contact and finishing well.
And slammed up by Tatum.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of about rebuilding his shot mechanics, and that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And so Walker nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Murray, the pass to Johnson. DeRozan with it. No, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Great with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan. It helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Murray, the pass to Burton. Now Johnson. Murray outside. Outside, White. Banked in off the glass. White's got his first points of the night.
I really like the toughness and effort White brings to the game. Nice playoff contact.
Round kicks to Thompson. The three from Tatum. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. Spurs trail by 11. Murray outside. DeRozan with it. 6 points for him. Johnson wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. Tatum drives in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And how about that show of confidence from Tatum? He really excels at playing above the rim and taking that one home.
Now here's DeRozan. And there's the pass to Johnson. Back to DeRozan. It is good. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And the Celtics making a change here. Smart's checked in. So it's Boston now. Brown dishes to Smart. Thompson outside. Walker the pass to Thompson. And that one, good. Thompson's got the lead up to 13 now for Boston.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Murray kicks to Johnson. Pass to Pirtle. Spurs passing it around. DeRozan gets the bucket. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Any sharp guys in the NBA. Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Eubanks is checked in. Gay comes in for Johnson. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for White. And Mills in for DeJounte Murray.
Nice conversion off the pick and roll. Patty with the right read takes it himself.
Outside, Smart. Back to Walker. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Gay. No points in the game yet for him. Off target on the 15-footer.
Well, the edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And here's Tatum for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 4 assists in the game. Now here's Mills, guarded by Walker. Over Smart. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Smart. San Antonio shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line of the game. And so Walker nails both of them.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Brown. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown. Going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react.
Now Mills. A 3. Good on the triple. Mills has got 5 points so far. And so it's the Boston Celtics, 13th. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Kemba Walker was the story in the first quarter. He had 12 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. And that should do.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
And something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Brown, the small forward, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart, the guard. And it's Thompson in at the 5, down low. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And a wide open look for Walker. No good on the triple. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Down by 15. On to the right wing. Here's Pirtle. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Pirtle's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has a height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
And Thompson kicks to Tatum. Over Johnson. Thompson dishes to Smart. And here's Tatum for 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
A terrific shooter with the range and confidence required to be successful. Tatum loves to let it rip.
Now here is Pirtle. He has 6. Outside White. Here's Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Good work there as it goes. Murray's got 5 points so far.
There's the floater game. Murray incredibly smooth in everything he does.
Shots good by Walker.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Here's Murray. Count it. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Williams is checked in for the Celtics. Evan Fournier comes in for Kemba Walker. Into the 3rd we go. 2 minutes in now. Passes it to Smart. Outside Tatum. Williams passes to Fournier. The shot missing. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Here's White. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston leading by 14. Fournier goes in. Tatum gets the bucket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Count that one.
Why not? When you have a scorer like DeRozan, keep going to the well.
Boston's gone 1 or 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Tatum gets to Smart. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Fournier passes to Smart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Beat gently by Walker. And here we go. DeRozan. Nobody there. Nice D from Fournier.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Launches it. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Brown. It's Fournier on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Fournier passes to Williams. Shoots over DeRozan. DeRozan with the rebound. Spurs trail by 14.
And one area I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit for shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation.
Here's Johnson following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Murray outside. DeRozan against Brown. Fires from 14, and it's good off the glass. DeRozan's got 17.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Pritchard passes to Fournier. Here's Pritchard. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
And the Celtics with possession here to the left wing. Lock at 6. And the shot is good. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for San Antonio. It's a 16-point game. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Mills. DeRozan's got 19 points.
When DeRozan senses he's on a roll, he becomes hyper-aggressive.
Tatum, that's for 2. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 19. Good, nice job down low. 1 points in the game.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
2 points, that one goes.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And here's DeRozan. 21 points in the game. Great D that time from Tatum. No good. And so it's the Boston Celtics in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. You've got Jakob Poeltl. DeRozan out there with Rudy Gay. That's Mills. And it's Vassell in at the 2 spot. It's the San Antonio 5.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Derek White's checked in for San Antonio. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, I actually averaged more points in Portland than any season I played in Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Here's Walker, and he overshot that one, missing.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense, he might have gotten over-eager.
Shoots over Fournier, and it's San Antonio with another.
That's his bread and butter. DeRozan has made a living with the mid-range jumper.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. Spurs trail by 15. Here's White, and the layup's good off the books.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Walker finds Fournier. DeRozan against Williams. Basket good.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Mills from downtown. Hands it from downtown.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Thompson is double. He kicks to Fournier. Williams. Thompson passes to Williams. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Spurs trail by 14. San Antonio calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. DeJounte Murray comes in for Patty Mills. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you got what it takes, guys.
Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The three-pointer is right on target.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Murray kicks to Johnson. DeRozan against Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Here's White. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And really, Brown is very talented at nailing shots, even while getting hit. What muscle this guy has.
On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Williams. Johnson inside. Working on Williams. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Walker finds Williams. Thompson, high post. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And the basket by Johnson.
Love Murray's scoring potential, but the development of his playmaking may be an even higher priority.
Outside Williams. Walker against White, and Derek White picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Lets it go with a 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
DeRozan for three. The rebound by the Celtics. Walker's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Boston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jason Tatum.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Drills it from outside.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Shot by Johnson, no good. Releases. Misses off the left iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And it's Murray penetrating. It's good.
I'll tell you, DeJounte Murray puts a lot of pressure on your defense, whether it's in half court or in transition.
Brown finds Thompson. In the corner, Smart with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A reason.